Hello, this is Liz with the DOS team, and I wanted to take you through a very simple way to approximate your portability. So if you live in Broward County and you are selling a home and buying a home, there is a portability estimator available to you through the bcpa.net website. And BCPA stands for Broward County Property Appraisers.net. And so go ahead and enter right here on your search. You can go ahead and enter the address that you're looking for. And the least amount of information you put, the least amount of errors you will find. So I usually only put in the street number, the street direction, and the street name. And then of course you can pick a city here. And then search, and it should bring you the file that you're looking for. So as you can see here, it gives you all the information about the property, including the taxes. And it says here that in 2022, the taxes were at $3,580. And now what we're going to do is what we wanted to find out is you have a specific millage rate that you are paying for this home for the value of this home. So we want to bring with you that same rate for the new home that you're buying in Broward County. You cannot do this from Miami to Palm Beach or to Palm Beach to Dade. It has to be in the same county where you are at. Okay, so right up here, you'll notice that it says Portability Estimator, and that's where we're going to click. But I also want you to notice that there is portability right here in this other area. So we're going to go ahead and if you click here, I think that it pulls up the information. So we can go ahead. Okay, it did pull up some information. Let's go ahead and try this one. And it gives you information about portability and how it works. So I think that it's definitely worth reading. So this is telling us that you have to go here to get the actual calculator. So let's go ahead and click on Portability Estimator at the top, and it's going to pull some information. Not all of it, you do have to make some changes, including what is the year that you are selling the property, or you moved, or you otherwise canceled the homestead exemption. So in this case, we're in 2023. Right, the home has not been sold yet, but if it's sold in 2023, then it's asking us for some information. It says enter the new home price, and the property that we're considering is this one right here. So we're going to go ahead and just put an estimate of what that home would be. We're just going to even it out at $800,000. Okay, so $800,000, and we know that we want to check off any applicable exemptions. In this case, homestead, widow, and then we go to the bottom and we click on this button here that says calculate, and it brings you to these two numbers, and it says your estimated ad valorem tax amount with portability is about $8,312, and then it says without it would be about $14,947. So the interesting thing is that right now we have here 8312, and so here we see that the taxes for this house say 8496, and it does reflect tax exempt, the homestead exemption for this one. So as you can see, you're basically going to be leveling this out. You're going to be keeping the same trim rate, but since this is a home that is valued at considerably higher, then that's why your taxes are going to go up. But this is how you can get a rough estimation. To be sure, I would say, feel free to contact your BCPA office. Give them a call. They're super friendly. Ask to speak to a portability expert, and just to double check and make sure that you're doing everything correctly. But this is something that everybody should know when they are both selling and buying within the same Broward County area. Another thing I want to mentioned here is that you see this little red note. It says, note, you will not be eligible for portability until 2024. And the reason for that is because if you were to move in before the end of December, then you would apply for your homestead exemption in early 2024. So whatever that happens, it wouldn't be during that year. The good news is that the taxes then remain the same for the owner, the current owner of the property. They will remain the same. And they already have homestead, and they're already the lowest that they can be for that property. Now, if we were to put in here 2022, then that notice goes away, which means that you could, if you file now, that you could potentially get it for 2023. So there it is, the Portability Estimator. It's right in your Broward County Property Appraiser's website, bcpa.net, and hope that this was able to help you in knowing what your taxes are going to be in the future.